This is from Joshua F. Speed's lecture, Reminiscences of Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln had the tenderest heart for anyone in distress, whether man, beast, or bird. Many of the gentle and touching sympathies of his nature, which flowered so frequently and beautifully in the humble citizen at home, fruited in the sunlight of the world when he had power and place. He carried from his home on the prairies to Washington the same gentleness of disposition and kindness of heart.
Frederick Douglass's Reminiscences of Lincoln. This is from Frederick Douglass's Reminiscences. In all my interviews with Mr. Lincoln, I was impressed with his entire freedom from popular prejudice against the colored race. He was the first great man that I talked with in the United States freely, who in no single instance reminded me of the difference between himself and myself, of the difference of color, and I thought that all the more remarkable because he came from a state where there were black laws. I account partially for his kindness to me because of the similarity with which I had fought my way up, we both starting at the lowest round of the ladder. Then too, there was another feeling that I had with reference to him. And that was that while I felt I was in the presence of a very great man, as great as the greatest, I felt as though I could go and put my hand on him if I wanted to put my hand on his shoulder. Of course, I did not do it, but I felt that I could. I felt as though I was in the presence of a big brother, and that there was safety in his atmosphere.
Abraham Lincoln's remark to Newton Bateman. Mr. Lincoln said to Newton Bateman in 1860, "I know there is a God, and that he hates injustice and slavery. I see the storm coming, and I know that his hand is in it. If he has a place and work for me, and I think he has, I believe I am ready. I am nothing, but truth is everything. I know I am right, because I know that liberty is right, for Christ teaches it, and Christ is God. I have told them that a house divided against itself cannot stand, and Christ and reason say the same, and they will find it so."
This was President Lincoln's reply to members of the Baltimore Presbyterian Synod who came to pay their respects to Lincoln in October 1863. I've often wished that I was a more devout man than I am. Nevertheless, amid the greatest of difficulties of my administration, when I could not see any other resort, I would place my whole reliance in God, knowing that all would go well and that He would decide for the right. I thank you, gentlemen, in the name of the religious bodies which you represent, and in the name of the common Father, for this expression of your respect. I cannot say more.
As I lay my head upon my pillow, I hear a sound outside my window, but there's nothing there, just like what's inside my heart. Why am I so scared to fall asleep? I wanted to be a baseball player and play with the big boys in the big leagues, but I lost my chance, and I lost my first romance, and I lost my field of dreams. Field of dreams, why can't I believe? I lost my way, so it seems. Field of dreams. daughter. I see in you all that I could be. Am I a good father? What has happened to me? I once was a dreamer. Now my hands are calloused and cold. I'm just like a streamer that nobody wants to throw. Field of dreams, why can't I believe? I've lost my way, so it seems. Field of dreams, feel like I have struck out on a one-man team. Why can't I find my field of dreams? My father told me don't lose touch, pick yourself up and don't give up. My father told me once, son, you gotta pray. Field of dreams, I want to believe in something more than I can see. Field of dreams, I could still hit a home run. It's all inside of me. Thank God I found. Thank God I found. Thank God I found my field of dreams.
This article appeared in Harper's Weekly, April 29, 1865. No one who personally knew him, but will now feel that the deep, furrowed sadness of his face seemed to forecast his fate. The genial gentleness of his manner, his homely simplicity, the cheerful humor that never failed, are now seen to have been but the tender light that played around the rugged heights of his strong and noble stature. It is a small consolation that he died at the moment of the war when he could best be spared, for no nation is ever ready for the loss of such a friend. But it's something to remember that he lived to see the slow day breaking. Like Moses, he had marched with us through the wilderness. From the height of his patriotic vision, he beheld the golden fields of the future waving in peace and plenty. He beheld and blessed God, but was not to enter in.
With all thy soul, love God above, and as thyself, thy neighbor love.
Cause this is the true America. It's my land, it's my horse and me. It's my land, it's my horse and me. It's my land, it's my horse and me.